At first, this looked like a routine traffic stop involving a young woman behind the wheel, but within minutes, several troubling signs began to appear, and the situation quickly grew more tense than it first seemed. Watch until the end to see how it all unfolded.
You mind rolling down the other window?
Yeah. The one over there?
Well, this one right here. I was just going to talk to you.
I can't roll it. It won't.
Oh, okay.
That's why I opened the door. I'm sorry, I rolled down that other one and asked the other officer.
That's okay. Is it okay if I just open up the door while I talk to you?
Yeah.
Okay. It's fine to stand in the doorway?
I won't touch it, like...
Oh, okay. No, I'm just asking you just that way you're feeling okay. So, do you mind running me kind of through what the other officer, pulled you over for, what you told him, all that kind of stuff?
He said I was swerving in my lanes, and then he also was asking, where I was coming from, where I was going. I'm just going home. I was dropping my brother off. He asked why I was in the frontage road.
Yeah.
But my headlight just got replaced. If you even look, there's damage right around it. Sorry, I just got in an accident, but there's damage. I just got the headlight replaced. That's why I'm in the frontage. Because it's dark, I just wanted to be safe, sir.
Okay. All right. When did you get in the accident?
It was about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I was on Mesa Grande. I was trying to go, to work to pick up my final things.
Okay. Are you okay from that? You don't have any, lasting injuries or anything like that?
No, but I have a bad knee if you're trying to...
Okay. If I'm trying to...
I have a bad knee. He said I was swerving, so I can make some assumptions if you're catching what I'm saying.
Not really.
Well, he just said he pulled me over because I was swerving in my lanes, but didn't specify anything else.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink at all tonight, or...?
Yes, but it was about 5 hours ago.
Okay. How much did you have?
A beer.
A beer. Where at?
My brother's friend's house.
Just casual, hanging out, Halloween-wise, or? Okay. And then you said you were coming from where again?
My brother's friend's house. Okay. I was dropping him off.
Yeah. When you say one beer, are we talking a 12-ounce, 16, a 40?
It's the can.
The what?
The can?
The can. How big of the can?
6 ounce standard size. Standard size. Sorry, I have a permanent retainer.
Mm-hmm.
Makes some things hard to pronounce.
That's okay. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. So while talking to you, I can smell alcohol coming from your breath and everything like that, right? Your eyes do appear a little bit glassy to me. We are waiting on another officer right now, so don't get freaked out by tons of officers here or anything like that.
Well,
okay?
There's already 3 cars now.
Yeah. Well, so these 2 guys were on their way home. I'm sorry? You're okay. Just...
No, it's not. My life's ruined this time.
No. Why would you say your life's ruined? Did I say anything about, you're going to jail or anything like that?
Well, based off the fact that there's 3 cop cars here.
Yeah, so that's why I'm trying to explain that to calm you down. So these 2 guys were just on their way home, right? So they weren't technically on shift right now, right?
Just trying to go home.
So that's why I came here, right? Was just because this is the area that I work. We are gonna have a couple.
Do you want me to pull into a parking spot so I don't block people in?
No, you're fine right here. We've got cop cars behind you and everything like that. So you want her to?
Try that right there.
Yeah. What did you have to drink? What kind of beer?
It was a twisted tea.
A twisted tea. So, like I said, just being completely blatantly clear to you, we have those other guys coming on the way. Don't get freaked out by the number or anything like that, right? Just another officer that's just going to get some experience. So, just coming out and talking to you. Okay? So there's no reason to panic. There's no reason to freak out or anything like that. So, you're good.
4 cop cars.
I'm sorry?
Oh, there's 4 cop cars.
No, I know. And here, 1 second. Jesse.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
4 or 5 of you guys now?
You're a little bit anxious.
There's 4 or 5 cops here.
It's gonna be okay. All right. Can I just have you step out of the vehicle, please?
I have a medical thing with my knee. If you're wanting me to do a field sobriety test.
Okay. What's going on with your knee?
It's really weak. I can't stand on it half the time.
Okay.
It's left knee, but I can't stand on it, balance on it, or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any problem just standing if me and you are talking like this, do you have problem just standing talking to me like this?
No, I can stand up and talk.
Okay. I know that you had told my partner that you had something to drink. Can we talk about it a little bit more, just so I can kind of have an understanding as to what you consumed?
It was a beer, 6%. It's a twisted tea.
Just one, or how many did you have?
I just had that one.
Just that one. Okay. And you were coming from your brother's house, you said?
My brother's friend's house. I was dropping him off.
And you got off and you stayed there for a little bit, and then you were on your way back where?
yeah, I dropped him off. They gave me one. I stayed there for about 5 hours trying to sober up, but it wasn't enough. I don't drink, so.
Okay.
And then I was trying to go home. It's Mesa Grande, right over there.
Where?
5024 Calavera de Mesa Grande. It's like literally the next exit.
Okay.
God, my life's over. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and have you stand up for me.
So given your admission to drinking, ma'am, and then Officer Rogers, the one who pulled you over off of his observations, we just want to make sure you're okay to drive. Okay. So would you be willing to consent to take the full sobriety test?
The balance thing is the main
So
thing. I can do the upper portion.
Okay. So we do have some, like the main full sobriety tests, the ones that where you're just standing in place, and then how do you have trouble walking in a straight line?
And again, I walk with a slight limp, so
Understood. We do have alternative tests that don't require any walking or balance issues at that point.
with the light.
No, so that's one of the main standard for the sobriety test. Okay, so we have alternative tests where it's you're just gonna be standing like you are talking to me, we're gonna count our fingers, and then alphabet and stuff like that. Okay, would you be willing to consent to those? We're just trying to make sure you're okay to drive. If everything's good and we don't see any other harm other than that, then just maybe you need to pay attention to more driving, right? Then we'll be good to go and make sure you're on your way. But ultimately, we just want to make sure you're safe enough to drive the motor vehicle. Okay, that's all we're trying to do right
Yeah, sorry, I'm not doing well. I've not been treated well by the police in the past. I'm really.
now. I'm sorry about that, but ultimately, we have
I
your
know,
safety and
I
everybody
know.
else's safety involved, or in mind. So that's all we want to do is just make sure that you're
Yes,
good to
sir.
drive.
I'll do the alternative test.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the HGN because that one is just standing in place like this, looking at me. There's no balance or walking involved in it, and then we can move to the alternative test. Does that sound good? Okay, she's gonna explain to you.
I'll explain the process to
Hey,
you,
Rogers.
okay? Okay. So I'm gonna have you stand with your feet together, heel to heel, toe to toe, with your hands to your side, just like this. You're gonna be looking straight at me. You're gonna be looking at the tip of my pen and the tip of my pen only. Okay? You're gonna follow it with your eyes and eyes only. Do not move your head. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see the tip of my pen?
Yes.
Yes.
Shine a light, not directly on your eyes. It's gonna shine down here so we can see your eyes. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do the alternative SFSTs or the field sobriety tests because of the problem that you have with your knee. Okay, you can just stand straight while you're doing the tests and just pay attention to the instructions. Okay, you're gonna say the alphabet from letter G to letter O out loud. Do you understand that instruction? Okay, and then you're gonna say them backwards. No, just from G to O.
Without stopping or singing the alphabet song. Okay.
You can start.
GHIJKLMNO. GHIJKLMNO.
You're finished? Okay. The
Said
next.
the end of it.
Okay. The next one you're gonna do is you're gonna say numbers 20 through 40 forward from 20 to 40 and then from 40 to 20. Okay. Are you ready for the next test?
One sec. Sorry. Just.
Are you okay? But just focus on me. It might be a little bit
So
hard,
I'll
but
let you know why there's so many officers here right now. Okay.
You know, it's gonna trade off.
Yeah, it's because these two, so they're off shift already, so they're done for the day. They're trying to get home right now, so they
I got pulled over by an officer off shift.
Well, he was on home still, and he was going home still employed in his mark patrol unit. Right at that point, he's in the mark patrol unit. He still has the ability to
Make stops.
control stuff. Yeah, but just because he's trying to get home now, all people who are on shift would work till midnight. So that's why we're doing this. Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good.
the next test you're gonna count from the number 47 to the number 20 backwards. Okay? Out loud.
Do you want me to start by saying 47 or by
Yes, 47 and you stop at 20.
47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. That's why you have to meet us.
Are you finished?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. For the last test, you're gonna touch with the tip of your finger to the tip of your thumb, not the bed. Okay, from the tip of your finger to the tip of your thumb, you're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you need me to repeat that?
No.
No? And you're gonna do 3 cycles of that. Do you understand the instructions?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's 3 cycles.
Okay. Sounds good. If you want to just hang out here, just relax in the vehicle. Okay. Sounds good.
I'll be here violently shaking out of fear.
You can have a seat if you want.
After the field sobriety tests were completed, the atmosphere at the scene began to shift noticeably. What first seemed like a routine traffic stop quickly turned more serious, as officers had to make a decision based on everything they had just observed. Keep watching to see how this incident ultimately unfolds.
Okay, so my partner talked to me a little bit about what you just said. Do you want to talk to me more about it or no?
I mean, there's not really much to say.
So you were saying that you needed to leave your brother's house?
Brother's friend's house.
Okay, because you were feeling uncomfortable. Did anything happen that I need to be aware about?
Nothing dangerous.
Okay.
No, nobody was harmed. Nobody's injured. I have to explain. I'm asexual. I don't like a lot of kind of sexual actions. Explicit. There's a lot of people being not very clothed that made me extremely uncomfortable. I didn't want to be in the vicinity, but I kept being put into the vicinity. So my options were, as they told me, leave or deal. So.
Okay. But you weren't like touched inappropriately?
No, I wasn't assaulted. No, nothing like that. Just.
And that's the reason why you left?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need any medical attention at the moment?
No, ma'am.
No.
Like I said, I was not assaulted. It's just more of like the actions of others.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want it to be near me.
Yeah. I understand. I'm sorry you went through that. But if I can't provide you with any medical attention, I'm going to have you turn around and place your hands behind your back. Okay?
It's not over. It's a mistake that happens. It happened, okay? The good thing is everyone's safe tonight, right? That's what matters. Okay? So now, is there somebody you can call and pick up your vehicle? Or are we going to tow it?
Do you need to face me? Because I know you keep looking over there because there's a lot of officers there. Just so you can
exactly
kind of...
what I kept saying was going to happen. And, you know, it doesn't help that there's 4 cop cars. 5
I
cops.
understand.
Sorry about that. Is there somebody you can come and pick up the vehicle? Or not?
Yes, my grandmother.
Is your phone inside
Stayed
your
with
car?
that. Yes, it's in the cop
You mind if I
holder.
grab it? In the cop car or in here?
In the car.
Okay, where at inside the car?
It's in the cup holder.
Hey, things happen. It's okay.
No, this is on my permanent record now. I ruined my life.
So you wanted to tow it instead of grandma?
My family's gonna kill me and take it home.
Yeah, but you gotta think too that it's tow fees on top of that. And I'm sure you're saying that you don't have money for it. So, because the tow fees, it's usually like 100, 150
It's
bucks.
tow fees or homelessness, so, you know,
It's up to you.
odds are I'm gonna be on the streets after this.
So do we need to get a tow truck then?
I don't have a choice.
You do.
Again, it's either tow or homelessness, so let's tow it.
Man, we've been as cordial as we can be this entire interaction. I'm trying to do you a solid by having a family member. Like, I'm not gonna sit here for 5, 10, plus 15 minutes.
Yes, my choice is tow it.
Okay.
Tow it.
You want your wallet out of the car to go with you?
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 92.
Huh? You're 19? You're still young. You're gonna be alright. Okay? You ready? It's your phone.
Do you want me to get out feet first or?
Yeah, get your feet out first. Listen to me. I'm about to tell you something important. You're under arrest for driving while under the influence. But in Mexico, the Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take your ART test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or a laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid by the law enforcement agency. Do you agree to take our test?
The breathalyzer,
Yes.
have you recently had it calibrated?
Yes.
Then yes, ma'am.
Did you want us to like echo the search warrant or anything like that?
Your right to speak to an attorney or remain silent.
The incident ended as a reminder that one poor decision can quickly turn a routine traffic stop into a serious situation. If you found this video noteworthy, please like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments below.